Piece one is fam. Let's jump right into it. We're dealing with the art of communication, the art of motivation, especially when it comes to training and motivating these athletes. Many coaches have engaged for years in the primitive form of motivation, yelling, screaming, cussing, degrading, etc., to players in order to try to motivate them to do better. This is primitive, and it is actually kind of productive to really developing a emotionally well suited and situated human being. We have to understand that the nervous system that we have is a vital importance to our emotional and mental states of being. And anytime that we are in what is called the sympathetic nervous system state of being, meaning the fight mode, we generate chemicals that keeps the body on high alert. This is not good for the emotional and mental well-being of an individual over the long haul. And this is why we see the fallout with many players who become so-called star athletes. I don't utilize the term star. There are no stars except for the ones in the sky. They're highly high-level achievers in certain sports and entertainment, etc. But they're not stars. You got to be careful with what you allow your mind to accept. A celebrity, a star, a superstar. These terms are used to condition you. Now, those who use the term reflexively, they don't know that they're really doing that to condition you to see a person as a higher level being than you. And this is not good. Now let's get back to what it was and is that I'm talking about. We're talking about how to motivate individuals to achieve. There's a primitive way and there's a high level coaching way that is actually going to develop the human being into a more emotional, mentally, spiritually sound individual. Yeah, there are a few exceptions that do well with the yelling and screaming and all this type of stuff. Only time that you yell and scream is a life and death situation. You don't yell and scream at an individual, especially children, in order to motivate them to do better in a sport. This is why many of them can't handle intimate relationships, whether they make it pro or not. And most of them are not going to make it pro. So if you're turning your kids over to an individual that's actually yelling, cussing, screaming, etc. at them, you are actually putting your child in a very negative situation. Those who understand how to motivate the human brain in the right way and how to get individuals to achieve high levels of competition, of achievement, understand that there's a way to go about doing it, and it's not about the primitive way that ends up damaging the individuals in the long run, most individuals. So again, we have to come to an understanding that motivating a young child is not screaming at them, yelling at them, telling them how disappointed you are that they didn't make that play, all this type of stuff that individuals do in competitive sports in order to get an individual to be motivated to do better, do more. They may do more in the short term, but you're damaging their emotional, mental, and spiritual states of being, and they will not be able to handle intimate relationships very well for the most part, because this is how they've been conditioned. Peace.